Hello, Collective. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I think we broke the internet with the whole John Bonet reading. I hope that it went through. I tried to, it didn't say that it was disconnected, but it did say the chat was disconnected. But my phone will not go on to the internet, so I don't know. I don't know if anyone else is having that problem. It might just be me because I'm the one who did it. I don't know. But thank you so much for tuning into my channel. My name is Patience. I am your psychic intuitive. Oh, wait a second. I'm so sorry. Gotta get my mic in. Oh man, they didn't want me to get that John Benet Ramsey out. But you can't stop it. Can't nobody hold me down. Can't nobody hold me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Ain't gonna take my stride. Na 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 na. R.I.P. to Jean Benet Ramsey. Thank you, honey, for coming through. I'm so happy to get the truth out for once. Because we're the truth tellers over here. It's a time for truth. We're in the age of Aquarius. Time for truth telling, okay? Anyway, my name is Patience. I am your psychic intuitive host of Spirit News on Spotify with the Guild of the Golden Triangle, my very own spirit team. We are here bringing you the truth, bringing you higher perspectives of linear views, your astral journalists, riding the waves, and bringing you the truth, shedding light on dark things that happen in the night. We're definitely learning a lot, okay? We're doing a Spirit Speaks tonight. Here on YouTube, we do our psychic development reads. If you want to know more about the ins and outs of consciousness and how you can learn how to honor your non-physicalness, you can go to Spotify where we do our podcast Spirit News. And if you want to learn more about the ascension process and our real-time ascension process, you go to TikTok, okay? So I got a song that describes Cheryl, Omen, and No Light, I believe. And so I pressed the shuffle button on the new disco, and I got Conversation Starter by Timode. Okay, so hard, an ordinary summer, so hard to be sincere. Shallow conversations, is it fake or real? Instead of talking about the weather, can we just break the ice with a conversation starter before the sunrise? I can't seem to tell you. Yeah, I try to get the words out, but I never know how. I'm at a loss for words now. Such a simple feeling. Yeah, but there's no easy way out. Never say something smooth. I'm at a loss for words now. Let me catch a breather. I need to get some air. Away from ordinary people. I meet you at the stairs. Instead of talking about the weather, we could break the ice. Only to realize I can't seem to tell you. I try to get the words out, but I never know how. Oh, bless me. Confirmation. I'm at a loss for words. Such a simple feeling, but there's no easy way out. Never say something smooth. I'm at a loss for words now. So it seems like this person finds it hard to be around somebody else, like it's awkward, or like they don't feel like they can talk easily to someone. Can we just break the ice? It could also be maybe a date or something, or I don't know. It's kind of like, it's kind of vague. Away from ordinary people, I meet you at the stairs. That sounds like a sneaky link. Like some kind of sneaky link, like almost like people who just have sex but then have nothing to talk about when the sex is over. Kind of feels like that. Yeah, before the sunrise, I can't seem to tell you. Yeah, before the sunrise. Maybe this person wants to have more, but they don't know how to talk to the person that they're talking to about it. So because they're a sneaky link, they meet them at the stairs. Instead of talking about the weather, we could break the ice, break the ice with some sexualness. Oh, I just got confirmation. I just got let go of the guilt to find freedom on my Moonly app. So something this person feels guilty about. Okay, and then I got the Bible passage. So let's read the Bible passage. I opened it to Proverbs 20, wisdom, mother of all virtues, God, the ruler of all. And I looked at the terror. Oh, wait a second. Wine is arrogant. Strong drink is riotous. None who are intoxicated by them are wise. Oh, so someone who's doing things while they're drinking. The terror of a king is like that of a roar of a lion. Those who incur his anger forfeit their lives. A person gains honor by avoiding strife, while every fool starts a quarrel. In seed time, sluggards do not plow. When they look for the harvest, it is not there. The intention of the human heart is deep water, but the intelligent draw it forth. Ordinary summer. Something that happened in the summer. And this says water. It said, the intention of the human heart is deep water. So something that happened by a beach or maybe by a body of water or something like that in the summertime, but the intelligent draw it forth. Many say, my loyal friend, but who can trust someone worthy of trust? Like who can trust what someone's saying when they're drunk? The just walk in integrity, happy are the children after them. A king seated on the throne of judgment dispels all evil with his glance. Who can say I have made my heart clean? I am cleaned of my sin? ? Varying weights, varying measures are both an abomination to the Lord. In their actions, even children can play act, though their deeds are blameless and right. Oh, so some kind of act happened when someone was drunk during summer that was childish, that would have been okay for a child because they're blameless, but not for an adult.
Number 8.
Oh, could have happened with 8 people. Maybe there was like a big orgy and then it was just really uncomfortable the next day because they were all drunk, and now it's the next day. They're like, oh, yeah, well, yeah, remember what happened last night? It's like awkward. The ear that hears, the eye that sees, the Lord that has made them both. Do not love lest you be reduced to poverty. Keep your eyes open. Have your fill of food. Bad, bad, says the buyer. Then goes away only to boast. One can put on gold and abundant jewels, but wise lips are the most precious ornament. Take the garment of the one who becomes surety for a stranger. It is for foreigners exact the pledge. Bread earned by deceit is sweet, but afterwards the mouth is filled with gravel. I told you. So something happened in the summertime where maybe it was like a drunk text or something like that. And then the next day it was awkward, or maybe after they, did the bing bang boom, the sexy time, it was awkward afterwards. So some kind of booty call or drunk happening, something someone did when they were drunk. The spirit saying you can't believe someone who's drunk and you don't believe the person who's not drunk, but you make, bread earned by deceit is sweet, but afterward the mouth is filled with gravel. Plans made with advice succeed. With wise direction wage your war. A slanderer reveals secrets. Oh, some kind of pillow talk. Some kind of pillow talk that was done when they're drunk. So have nothing to do with a babbler. Surely, yeah. Those who curse father or mother, their lamp will go out in the dead of night. Possessions greedily guarded as the outset will not be blessed in the end. Do not say, I will repay evil. Wait for the Lord who will help you. Varying weights are an abomination to the Lord, and false scales are not good. Our steps are from the Lord. How then can mortals understand their way? It is a trap to pledge rashly a sacred gift, and after a vow then to reflect. Oh, I think someone cheated when they were on alcohol, and then afterwards they were pillow talking shit about their spouse, and when they woke up they felt really like it's a trap. It's a trap to pledge rashly a sacred gift after you vow and then reflect. A wise king winnows the wicked and threshes them under the cartwheel. A lamp from the Lord is human life breath. It searches through the inmost being. His steadfast loyalty safeguards the king, and he upholds his throne by justice. The glory of the young is their strength, and their dignity of the old is gray hair. Evil is cleansed away by bloody lashes, and a scourging to the inmost being. Oh, some kind of evil is done when people were drinking wine or whatever they drink, and then something happened, and then the next day it was awkward, and now star, thank you. Spirit says I'm a star. And then the next day it was really awkward because, the alcohol wore off and they all had to see each other, and they were like, oh, hey, yeah, just really awkward. Interesting. Okay, let's do this. Let me see. What do I want to start with? Wayne. Spirit says Wayne.
I'm here to visit you.
Oh, hey, Wayne. Who's that? Wayne Newton? I don't think Wayne Newton's dead, is he? Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady. I don't know why I'm singing that. Maybe someone was gambling. Maybe this was after being at a casino or something, or a night in Vegas. Oh, what if it was a night in Vegas? It was like, okay. Or on vacation or something. It said in the summertime, and it said by a body of water. I used to live in Vegas. The only water that's nearby is Lake Havasu or Lake Mead. I doubt anyone's going there. Ugh. These cards are so hard to freaking shuffle. They should make them a little smaller. Ugh. Okay. Paul. That's where it says Paul. I'm here to visit you, Paul. All right. I don't know who Paul is, but Paul's here to visit us for Cheryl. Gold. So gold is the most malleable metal that we have. So, I don't know. Let's keep going before I say. Not sure. So far we have something that happened in the summertime, possibly with a group of people, of a night of drinking and having fun, and then the next day is the awkward, oh hey, about last night, how's it going?
Incorrect.
Oh, incorrect? Okay. Well, incorrect about how many people? Oh, maybe it wasn't even the next day. It wasn't the next day. It was before sunrise. That's right. The song said before sunrise. So something that happened after some kind of situationship, I guess. The uncreated. Gold and then the uncreated.
Uncertain. Wobble.
Yeah, I do feel uncertain. Here, let me start over. I feel like there's an interference here. Spirit, please clear my field of anything trying to stop me from, prevent me from getting this message out. All right, let's do the tarot then. Spirit, please tell me about what happened. What happened during the summertime? What happened during the summertime with Cheryl? Why is there an omen and no light? Thank you so much, Spirit, for giving us the messages. 10 of Wands reversed. Complete and painful ending. Rock bottom. So something that happened in the past. Something that happened in the past that was a secret that nobody was supposed to know about, that was a painful ending. It was a rock bottom. Maybe that's why it was so awkward. Something about it is, maybe that's why they couldn't talk about it, because it was a painful ending, some kind of completion of something that made them feel they were at rock bottom. And there's a full moon.
I hate you.
There's a full moon here. There's a full moon here. Someone in this energy hates that I'm getting this message out right now. You shouldn't have done it. 10 of Cups upside down. It's something that disrupted family contentment and total love and support. Upside down. So whatever this disruption is, it ruined a family tie, I'm getting. Four of Cups. Apathy, feeling unfulfilled. Damn. Don't forget this got confirmation. Don't forget this great temper. So something in the past. Oh, a note. Something in the past that happened that was a secret happened at nighttime while there's a full moon. Something that was a painful ending. Something that made Cheryl hit rock bottom. It was a heavy burden to carry on her back. Something she did. And there's two deer in the background. They're both boys. They're both male bucks. So maybe something she did with two males while she was drunk one night. Or maybe they were all drunk under the moonlight. And it brought a discontentment. It broke up her family. I see some busy bees. I see two women. It may have disrupted a family or a relationship between two women. It definitely disrupted a relationship between two women that were once in the 10 of Cups, but it's upside down. So it turned it upside down. Some kind of relationship, maybe family, maybe cousins or sisters or something like that. Leading to feelings of apathy, feeling unfulfilled. And Spirit said a note. So there's a little cup coming out of the cloud. So maybe there was some kind of note that was given to this person by wooden. Spirit said wooden. Something wooden. Something wooden. I don't know. she was feeling unfulfilled. This really upset her. It really, maybe that was the thing that she couldn't talk about. Maybe she wrote a note about it and never received anything back about it because it was just so awkward. Fast and whatever happened. Something with two men happened or something. One looks younger than the other. One looks younger than the other. The star in reverse. A renewal, hope, inner clarity, miracles, faith, being in the spotlight. So something that was a secret that she didn't want anybody to know about, that she was ashamed of, that was against nature. It ended up completing something. It ended up being a completion. I had the world card on the side, so it didn't get, whatever happened didn't leave her feeling like it was complete or settled. It's still in the air. It's kind of just on its side, waiting to be finalized. Whatever this was, I think she may have wrote a note to whoever was involved with this, possibly two males. And thank you. And so I don't think she ever got a response back. I also have another full moon here. So something under the moonlight was done that is, she wants to be a secret, that was done in the dark, that wasn't a miracle. It wasn't something that renewed her or gave her clarity. It actually gave her unfulfillment. And she may have either received a note or got a note. And whatever this act was that was done during the summertime ruined a relationship between two women that were family. And it's still unresolved to this day because the world card's on its side. As I pull the death card, Spirit says end. So it was upside down, but Spirit, I don't think, wants it upside down because they said end and yes. So big changes, endings, time to move on, rebirth, transformation. Spirit says whatever this is, it's time to move on from it so you can have a transformation, so you can have a rebirth, because as long as you're holding on to whatever happened, you're not going to be able to make room for anything new or any changes, and you're going to continue to live in it. So they're suggesting that you try your best to let it go and to complete it or let go somehow. What did she do? What is it that she did? What did it happen? The Hierophant. Something with traditions, expectations, conformity, under the star reversed. Oh, geez. I think they did something weird and dark under the moonlight. They have another full moon. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 full moons now. They did something with two boys under the moonlight, or two males under the moonlight, that has to do with some kind of tradition or expectation, something of conformity, some kind of religion or something. Something was done. What else? Maybe that's why they feel so bad about it, because it was unnatural, whatever was done.
Owner.
And they need to own it, Spirit says. They need to own it. The Emperor in reverse, which is going to be the opposite of leadership, strategic planning, a father figure. So upside down, it doesn't have to be a male. It could just be someone who exhibited reversal of an emperor. So someone controlling, someone who could possibly be abusive, someone who's overbearing. Spells. Oh, Spirit just said spells. I told you that. Oh, and I got another freaking moon. I cannot make it up. They did something under the moonlight that they regret, that threw them out of balance, that they didn't have self-control or moderation. There was no harmony or balance. Or they did something to somebody. Oh, I gotcha. They did something to somebody. They did something
Absolutely.
with. Okay. They did something with two.
Crime.
They did a crime. Spirit said they did a crime. They did a crime with two males under the moonlight to a temperance, a temperance angel. It says balance, harmony, patience. That's me. Self-control, moderation. They did something, a crime, just under the moonlight, a spell. Spirit said spell and crime to a temperance angel, someone who's balanced, someone who has harmony and self-control and moderation. Somebody who has commitment issues. They have commitment issues and they have too many choices. They're indecisive.
Consequence.
Because of their indecision, they're experiencing consequences of their actions from not being able to say no or to end something they knew they should have ended a long time ago. That's because they felt unfulfilled. They were indecisive about how to end something they knew they should move on from. So instead, they chose to keep all their options and be in a non-commitment type of energy. They couldn't commit to saying no, and they couldn't commit to saying yes, so they just kept all their options. Six of Pentacles. Giving or receiving help, generosity. Yeah, they had help doing something with, I have another freaking moon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 moons. Is that a moon? Looks like a moon. So, yeah, they had help doing a spell work under the moonlight to somebody who's a temperance angel with possibly 2 other people, or maybe even 5 people, because there's the 2 women in this card that's reversed that may have, it was reversed, so it's the opposite. So it fucked up their family life. It fucked up their family life. Whatever they did, it made it imbalanced. It made it was good. It used to be good, but not anymore. I'll just my cards now. And there's some kind of note was written to, or maybe there's a note written that's never sent to complete the cycle out, because the World card is sideways, which is a sign of completion, but it's sideways. So that means it's not completed. It's not completed. It's just kind of like up in the air. So I think there was some kind of note written or email or text that was never answered back to get full closure or disclosure or any kind of closure. Okay. It was written to, the spell was done on 2 people. I think it was done on 2 people, an emperor in reverse and a temperance angel. Someone who's opposite of a angel, this emperor, or maybe the spell was done to make an emperor upside down. Because he is an emperor, but he's a reverse emperor. Interesting. Oh my gosh, and this has water. This temperance angel has water. Something with water. Oh. I don't know what I see. I'm kind of... I'm gonna remember, it's kind of like distorted. I'm gonna get to this Empress of water. I think we have poison your water or something, or put spells on your water, or they definitely put a spell on her. I think to make her unattractive or something. It's so hard to say like maybe and feel at the same time. This person put a spell with two with 2 to 5 people in the past on a temperance angel, and the person's looking up and she has the water going into the cup under the full moon, and there's all this mist, but it sheds to me spell work. And then this emperor upside down, if it's right side up, it's leadership, strategic planning, a father figure. But you put it upside down, he's opposite of that. So someone who's not a good father, someone who's mean and abusive. Okay? I think they may have put a spell on him to make him that way towards this temperance angel. Huh. I think that's why they feel bad. Maybe they keep trying to tell you about it. Maybe they keep trying to tell you that there's, or whoever the temperance angel is, which I think is you, collective. I think they keep want to say that they're sorry, or they want to. No. I was hoping that they would, but they do not. Sorry. They don't want to say sorry, but they definitely did it. But I think they're trying to communicate with the people they did it with, because it was part of some tradition they do. Part of some tradition they do that's a secret that nobody knows about. It's part of their expectations. It's conventional for them. And they usually need more than one person to do it. And they ask people to help them to do it. And now they're unfulfilled. They're in apathy, feeling unfulfilled, and their family life has gone to shit because of whatever they did, because they did something and now it's like incomplete. Their whole relationship with envy. So it's time to move on. Time to do what you know is right. We got Aries in reverse. So it could be an Aries, but this person's in reverse. So they're argumentative, impulsive, competitive. They're in their masculine energy. So eternal. Thank you, Spirit. This person's a mess. They're bossy. They're selfish. They're not anything. They aren't self-starting. They're fierce and assertive. But not in a good way. They're like aggressive. They're very aggressive. They even have devil horns and pricklies, and they're probably overtly sexual and care about a lot of 3D stuff, and they probably live in a really 3D mentality. I'm gonna leave that upside down. Probably from all the spell work they've been doing. They're just a selfish person. What else? Tell me more about Cheryl. What else do we need to know about Cheryl? 6th house, craft. This person is detail oriented, and they have daily rituals they do to contribute to an organization of their skills. Hatters, mad hatters? Spirit says hatters, like mad hatters. Look, like a mad scientist. They have something they do every single day. Something they do every single day, like a diet or something. Like it's part of their method. It's part of their, they do some kind of service or work or something that has to do with spell work. I think they might get paid to do spell work. And they even teach people like apprenticeship. they teach people how to do something that has to do with magic. That could be something that they did under this full moon that they may regret doing now. Do they regret having done it? Or do they even realize that it was attributed to that? I don't know. Cancer, the doula. Cancer, the doula. Doula oblongata. I don't know. So they're very. Oh, and lunar is on here. Lunar.
Probably not.
Okay. I was gonna. Well, something.
Kurnock.
What's a Kurnock? Hold on. I don't know what Kurnock is. Kurnock. 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 James Kurnock? James was an English portrait painter renowned in Bristol for his formal portraits of local dignitaries. Bristol is near me in Rhode Island. Or there's environmental social scientists. Well, Kurnock, definition and legal meaning. In Old English law, a measure containing 4 bushels or half a quarter of corn. A measure. A measure. Huh.
Arthur.
A measure. So this Cancer is the one who took great measure to birth or to defend something that happened under full moon. I think they were one of these women that were in the 10 of Pentacles, or I'm sorry, 10 of Cups. I think this is a family member of Cheryl's who's a Cancer.
Jessica.
Possibly named Jessica.
Light a candle.
She light a candle. She's the one who's defending the spell work. She's the one who maybe she's the one who is comforting the people doing the spell work. She's like, no, this is what we're supposed to do. It's part of the family. Don't worry. Trust me. This is normal. This happens. It's not a big deal. I know what to do. I can take care of it, or something like that. I'm getting. She's the doula of the spell work. You know how there's doulas for death and birth? Well, she's a spell doula. She's the main spell caster, and she's possibly teaching these people how to do it.
Twilight.
And the twilight, yeah, she pushed these people into doing it. Yeah, there's a moon there and a pearl. Yeah, this Cancer pushed those family members into doing some spell work, but these people were drunk and they couldn't say no because they just weren't in the right place to say no. Jupiter reversed. Yeah, like I can't even make it up. Enthusiasm, optimism. People were not leaping into the people just couldn't say no to this person. Benevolence, generosity, optimism, positivity, but it's in reverse. So people were afraid of this person. Is that right, Spirit? People were afraid of them? Because Spirit's like this person pushed these people into doing some spell work against 2 people. They didn't want to do it, but they also were inebriated, and so they didn't have the willpower or the maybe 50 or 50%. They didn't have the ability to say no to this Cancer because they're very pushy and aggressive, sometimes even scary. I'm getting. So it wasn't done out of positivity. It wasn't done. She was teaching them how to do spells, but not for good. It was for bad. It was a gamble. She took a gamble. Why did she take this gamble? What does she care? What was the whole point of this? What was her end game to teach these people how to do these spells against these two people? 8th house upside down, intimacy. Intimacy, secrets, mysteries, obsessions, inheritance. Kundalini energy stalking the underworld. Because they, what? That's weird as hell. Because they were obsessed with, I think this is a couple. I think this Emperor in reverse and this Temperance Angel is a couple. Is it? Is it?
Sword. At the place.
I hope it's not. I know I had a video the other day with my microphone. They were putting static on my phone, probably with magic. Here. Let me get everything on my hair out of the way. Thank you for telling me. Hopefully that's better. So, yeah, so I think that this is a couple. I think this is a couple.
Abandoned.
And the Emperor's in reverse.
I need more energy.
But I think they put them in reverse with the magic because somebody was jealous of them. Somebody was jealous of them, and they were jealous or they did it because of some investment or contract, or because they were sexual together. So because they didn't want them, they're stalking them. Vehicle. Obsession.
17.
Because this person was obsessed with these people's relationship. It's almost like they wanted to sabotage it or something. They didn't want to see this Emperor happy with a Temperance Angel because they're from the underworld. It says right here, underworld. Because they're from the underworld. And they have secrets and they need to heal. I think because they were jealous of their family member being in a healthy relationship with somebody healthy, because none of them are healthy and all of them need to heal, and they have intimacy issues and they have obsessions, and then you possibly stalk this person. Some kind of investment they were trying to prevent or something. Something like that. Weird. What else? Thank you so much, Spirit, for being with us. Please tell me what else you need us to know. Why were they so insecure? Neptune, dreams. 9. Imagination, memories.
11.
The subconscious, self-sacrifice, ideals. Because of their spirituality, and they were confused. Magic. Oh my gosh. Because they're insecure. Because something that happened with them one summer a long time ago, they still felt weird about, and I don't know, you like threatened that or something. I don't know what this weird family does with each other. Clearly strange things in the dark. Let's get some details. What is going on here? Why were they jealous? What are the secrets they're hiding? Why do they care? Why did they make this Emperor in the reverse? No, not those. All right, what do you want? You want cards for humanity? Or you want these ones? Okay. Just tell me why they cared. Because they stole your identity. They stole your identity, collective. That's why this card says investments. It says investments, inheritance, secrets, and mysteries and contracts. Because they stole your identity, they even stole your inheritance. They possibly stole your inheritance. That's Patricia. That's why they did spells on you, because they stole something from you and they didn't want you to find out about it. So they thought that if they put spells on you that you would, I don't know. They also tried to poison you. So they're trying to unalive you. And they made sure your emperor was under spells too, so he wouldn't defend you or stand up for you. Wow. Or unless your emperor was already in reverse, I don't know. Did they make the emperor in reverse? Will realistically never be out of crippling debt. Wow. Because they're actually, this family is in debt. Or this emperor is. That's why they stole the inheritance, because this emperor is in debt. In crippling debt? Why is he in crippling debt? Or why is this family in debt? Just stole your whole life savings. They were putting you under spells because they stole your life savings, but now, because it's the end of a cycle, because the death card is here, and the world card is sideways, they're never going to be done with this cycle because they put magic on you, so now they're going to have their life savings stolen. Just joined the priesthood. I told you these people are part of some kind of religious order, because I have the Hierophant right here, and it says that traditions, conventional expectations, and conformity. That's the religious card. And just joined a priesthood. They're like in some kind of priesthood of some kind with magic. And they put magic spells on people and steal their identities and steal their life savings. But realistically, they'll never be out of crippling debt. That's why they do this, because it's the only way they can get money without having to pay their debt back. That's awful. It starts every sentence with, I'm not racist, but... If you have to tell people you're not racist, you're racist. Okay? Let's just face it. I'm not racist, but... makes way more money than you do. Yeah, because you steal it. My money is your money, is what the collective should be saying, because they're stealing money from you, collective. They stole your inheritance or something. Something like that. Excuse me. That's why they're trying to unalive you. They might have poisoned you. They definitely put spells on you, so you wouldn't know what they were doing. Is getting married tomorrow. So whoever you were with is getting married again. This is what they do. They're like some black widow or something. They just marry people and go from person to person, like they're jumping the train, like they're jumping train tracks, trolley cars and shit. Which is so funny because this little guy looks like he has a train conductor hat on. What else? What's going to happen to these people? It's actually just one of 329 identical clones. Oh my God, I think they've done this hundreds of times to people, or at least a ton of times. They steal people, they marry them and have, it's like a family con artist business or something. A family that cons together stays together. These are a bunch of con artists. They don't even marry for love, they marry for money, but only after they see what you have to offer. Look, what do we have here? Is controlled by an alien brain parasite that could enslave humanity. Yeah, called greed. They're controlled by an alien brain parasite called greed, envy, lust, you name it. They got it. Magic. Because they deal with lower astral entities that probably say, I'll give you power if you do this. And then, lo and behold, they have horrible lives. They can't find love. Nobody will stay with them in relationships. They're losing everything. That's why they have to keep on stealing from people, because they don't have any vital force to manifest. They have to keep stealing money. Is just an utter bastard. I can't make it up. Just an utter bastard. Yeah, these people are a bunch of assholes. They've done so much magic and so much fuckery that they just live in devil energy now. They're just like a bunch of assholes that never want to admit that they do any wrong. They don't have any remorse. All they do is care about making more money. Steals money from children's hospitals to fund their underground hobo fight club. Oh my god, they steal money from charities to fund their freaking underground priesthood. Oh my gosh, they steal money from their own church and charities. That's sick, man.
Good dose. Right leg.
Dresses up as Spider-Man to cheer up patients at a children's hospital. Oh, Jesus. This person is sick, man. They've been doing this for so long that they don't even know how to be any other way. I don't want it to be staticky for you guys. I'm like trying not to move my makeshift microphone until I get a new one. I should have just ordered one, but I just thought of that now. I got this for sale at Best Buy for like $7. Well, I hope it works.
Follow the clue.
Dresses up as Spider-Man to cheer up patients at a children's hospital. Why are they? Oh my gosh, I think they might own a clown business or something. Like dress up like clowns to recruit kids into their stupid. Right before it hits them, the trolley will slow to a crawl so that it runs over them at an excruciatingly slow pace. Oh my god, Spirit is so mad at these people.
Mouth.
Okay, I'm really getting this right now. These people have some kind of business or something where they like go to children's parties and they dress up like clowns or something, and they like do things to the kids or something. They like I don't know, they like abuse them or something because they've been doing magic for so long, because it's part of their tradition or like family tradition. They don't have any vital force, so they have to like dress up and go to children's hospitals. And yeah, because look, I have it twice. Steals money from children's hospitals to fund their underground hobo fight club. Dresses up as Spider-Man to cheer up patients at a children's hospital.
Lawrence.
That's how they get into the hospital. They have some kind of business where they like claim to be for the children and stuff, but really they're doing it to steal money. Wow. But I see them dressing up as clowns, not as Spider-Man. Wow. They do like face painting and stuff and like parties or whatever. Is driving your car. They did something to your car, collective. And as always, they've always secretly hated you. Look. Has always secretly hated you. You're a temperance angel. That's why they hate you, because you have vital force and they don't have any. And they ruined your relationship, and they're doing something to your car, and they're drugging you and your daughter. Brought their daughter to take your kid to the trolley track stay. You better not let them watch your children, because they do something to your children too. They do something to everybody's child, because they don't have any vital force of their own. So they have to do funky things to get money, get energy, you name it, because they think that doing this magic is like something fantastic. But really, this Cancer knows that it's a lie. This Cancer knows that it's a lie. They make up excuses and get defensive when anybody tries to say, no, I don't want to do it. And then they get all mad at you and throw a big hissy fit if you don't do it. When really this temperance angel would literally give you the shirt off their back to help any of these people. And this is how they get treated, because this is how they treat everybody, because they're just horrible people. You know what? I've heard enough. Oracle number 36 is the high divine order. I call judgment upon these people, for especially against this Cancer, for making people do magic against their will. If they don't do it, then something, I don't know, they put a spell on you, like they did this emperor who's a part of their family. They ruin people's lives on purpose because they're so unhappy with their own life. They have no vital force. They fuck their own life up by doing magic because they're narcissists. They're clearly narcissists. They've been poisoning you. They've been putting you under spells. They've been doing something to your car, and they secretly hated you this whole time. So they've stolen your inheritance. They have some weird business where they dress up like clowns and steal money from kids and abuse children. And Spirit says it's enough. Time for judgment. You've been judged. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.